Hey, what's up guys? Little man with a big opinion here. Today's video, I'm going to talk about some news from yesterday, mainly the massive Verizon outage and the, from what I can tell, not so big Frontier outage. If you enjoy these kind of videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Share the video with your friends and family. Like it if you enjoy it, and dislike it if you don't like this kind of stuff. So Verizon had massive outages all over the East Coast, in major U.S. cities like New York, Chicago, L.A. There were reports out of, I think they said Salt Lake City. I'm a Verizon user. I didn't seem to have an issue. They were reporting people had the satellite image where it said SOS, meaning they could only call 911. I never lost service. My grandmother and my cousin did, and they're also on Verizon. I don't know what it is. I mean, mine definitely slowed down from what I'm used to. But at the same time, I started seeing new stuff, 10 a.m. ish. About 10:30, my Frontier internet says that we're reporting an outage. Expect to be back on at 6:45 p.m. So about an 8-hour window. About 45 minutes later, I get another update that says it'll be back at 2:15. So cool. Doesn't really affect me. I'm at work till 4 o'clock. Come home, internet's still out. Internet didn't come back on until about 9:05. So past their time frame. I was still able to watch, my Timcast and, my Fallout lore videos and stuff like that. But, TVs, Alexas, all the other stuff wasn't really working. Spent a good amount of time entertaining the baby. He typically colors and watches Mickey Mouse, plays with his toys. He's got Mickey Mouse on. But I think it also showed that we probably spend too much time on the internet and stuff like that. I think we did a lot more talking yesterday than we normally do. And I don't know if the two are related. Some people are saying, speculations on it being a cyber attack. But regardless, I was able to get my son, he was able to watch some Mickey Mouse because I have 2 episodes downloaded on my phone. That's when his mother remembered, hey, he's got a tablet and he's got, several episodes downloaded on there. So his norm, prepping wise, we've got stuff downloaded for him. I've also printed off dozens and dozens of coloring pages, and he had a blast doing his coloring pages. And then he's got plenty of physical toys. So, keeping stuff normal there, he was fine. My cousin finally sat down, started reading a book, part of a trilogy that I've asked him and my brother to read for, feels like a year and a half now, because I think it was a great book. He started reading it, couldn't put it down. You know, we were gonna play a video game last night. He told me, you know, when the internet comes back on, call me. He didn't answer. He told me this morning that he wanted to keep reading. So, he was entertained. You know, I did some cleaning. I actually washed some of my clothes in the bathtub just to see how clean I could get doing like a self, uh, like aerating and, just hanging it up to dry. So we got stuff done. Having backups is important. I think we can be entertained by stuff that is not just on the internet. I mentioned it in my comfort video, like, hey, board games, books, card games, coloring pages, all that kind of stuff can tide you over until things can go back to a level of normal. That's what we did. Grandma pulled out crossword books, crossword puzzle books. I haven't seen her do those in forever. Mostly because she does the crosswords on her tablet now, because she doesn't have to go buy physical books and keep up with them. But she's still basically doing the same thing. That printer's loud. I think I got my point across. So, subscribe, like, comment, ask your questions, and I'll catch you in the next one.